proposed nearly $2 billion container terminal to be built in St. Bernard Parish just scored a huge federal grant. Supporters of the project say the facility would bring an economic boom to the New Orleans area. Paul Murphy reports, though, opponents say grant or no grant, the current plan for the terminal would hurt the quality of life in the parish.
SOS, Save Our St. Bernard, signs line the highway near the proposed 1,100-acre site of a major shipping container terminal on the Mississippi River in Violet. The nearly $2 billion Louisiana International Terminal would be able to handle cargo from the largest ocean-going ships and allow the Port of New Orleans to compete with other major Gulf South facilities.
We just need to make sure that we're protected here, that the state and the port does the right thing, and mitigates all of the negative impacts that exist.
Outgoing St. Bernard Parish President Guy McGinnis says his main concern is the need for a dedicated road connecting the interstate system to the new port facility.
Our job is to protect the citizens, and that's what we're going to do. I have 21 days left, Paul, and we're going to do that to the end. So there needs to be some definitive money appropriated to build this road.
Monday, Louisiana congressional leaders announced a $74 million grant from the Federal Infrastructure Act toward the new container terminal.
This is another example of putting the cart before the horse.
St. Bernard businessman and attorney Sidney Torres III, an outspoken critic of the project, says a deal to build the new container facility here in the parish is far from a done deal.
The road is just one component. The rail component of this project would overwhelm the entirety of our area.
According to Port Nola, the new terminal is expected to bring in more than 17,000 new direct and indirect jobs and $1 billion in new tax revenue to the state.
The people of St. Bernard and the newly elected regime that's coming into office are committed to fight this thing until we defeat the Port of New Orleans.
The port said the federal funding would support the first phase of construction, now slated to begin in early 2025. In Violet, Paul Murphy, WWL, Louisiana.